The address is 1265 Lombardi Avenue. The place is known as Titletown. Welcome inside legendary Lambeau Field in Green Bay, Wisconsin. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the Chicago Bears and the Green Bay Packers. On the Chicago sideline, you see the Bears head coach. His guys put together a solid opening month, 3 wins against just 1 defeat. His counterpart on the Packers sideline, Matt LaFleur. His team fell on the road last week trying to turn things around in front of the home folks here. We welcome you, Mike Tirico, Greg Olson, and that's Cairo Santos to get us started. Off we go from Green Bay. Oh, very good field position to start as the return is past the 40. It is the Packers offense led by Jordan Love, his 4th year as a full-time starter, year 6 in the league for the quarterback out of Utah State.
The biggest takeaway coming off last week's loss is he just needs to make a bigger impact overall. He certainly wasn't bad. I mean, no interceptions, protected the ball, but he needs to do more. He needs to kind of let it loose and take some more shots downfield and maybe throw into some tighter windows. For his team to win, this offense needs to be better, and at the front of that is the play of the quarterback.
Ready up.
Just a yard on first down. Here's 2nd and 9.
Down.
Out of the shotgun, it's Love. He'll let this one rip, looking for Watson. That one incomplete. Good job, textbook there, separating the man from the ball, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
Jordan on the coverage.
Set, ready. 60 red. 60 red.
It's the tight end Kraft in motion. He's got a man. That's Watson. And he's down inside the 40-yard line.
It's a gain of 20.
They get 20 on the connection. First down, Packers.
I think it's so critical to start the game fast. I mean, you hear every coach and player harp on it in their press interviews and in their conferences. It's something that everybody stresses, but it's easier said than done. So I think for them to come out and face an early 3rd down and be able to pick up a first and extend this possession, I think it goes a long way towards everybody on that sideline and in that huddle just taking a deep breath.
From 31, here is 2nd and 3.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
Once again, it's Jacobs. And you'll only be able to muster a couple of yards. Devin Bush. They're on the stop.
And after that, to the first down marker, and they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
Come on, set.
That is Musgrave, the man in motion.
Ready.
We'll try to run it here with Jacobs. And he will have a Packers first down. Able to convert, albeit not by much, but they get it on 3rd and a yard.
I know it's early in this game, but in my mind, that's 4-down territory, and certainly now the coach doesn't have to make that decision. He keeps it on the ground on 3rd and short, gets a fresh set of downs, and away with some points.
He'll push forward for about a yard. Devin Bush, they're on the stop. Ball on the 27. Here's 2nd and 9.
At the Bears' 27-yard line.
They'll stay on the ground with Jacobs. He'll pop this ahead for about 4, but it will set up 3rd down.
23-yard line. That's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 5.
Here we go. Here we go. Black 40. Set, go. Set, go. Hut.
From the gun, it's Love. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Jaden Reed. Touchdown, Packers. It's his 3rd touchdown catch this year.
Well, just about every metric you can use, it's very clear, Mike. This is one of the best defenses in football. So I think coming in, preparing for this game, we were asking ourselves, where do the points for this offense come by? And I'll tell you what, They silenced a lot of those doubts here with this opening drive to take it all the way down the field to sustain possession and come away with points. I haven't seen many teams do that to this defense. They got some things to sort out here before this next possession.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. Khalif Raymond to return it. Oh, he's got room past the 30. Good return here. Brings it up to the 33-yard line. Third season for Caleb Williams with the Bears. Greg, the #1 overall pick in 2024, took a huge step forward a season ago.
Well, I don't think that stat line last week had him up for any sort of awards. If I had to guess, he'd much rather have a modest game and a win as opposed to throwing for a bunch of touchdowns in a loss. The biggest thing that he did, Mike, he took care of the ball. So as long as he continues to do that, they're going to have a chance to keep on winning. So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
From the 35, here's 2nd and 8. From the shotgun, it's Williams. A throw behind his man, can't reel it back in, and that'll go down as an incompletion. This will be 3rd and 8. Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. That's taken in by Khalif Raymond. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up 4th down. Punt team on. Taylor able to get it away. Oh, they had a shot there and hit the 5. But it continues into the end zone. It will come back out to the 20. Love to throw it on 1st down. This one is caught by Reed. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
At the 25-yard line.
A good play action with Love. That one down the field, but they cannot connect. And it's incomplete. 3rd down, they need 5.
Jalen Johnson on the coverage.
Now Love. And he will not get back to the line of scrimmage. That's going to go down as a sack and a loss of a couple. On 4th down, the Packers turned over to Daniel Whelan to punt. Back deep, Khalif Raymond. And he's not going to get anything out of this one. They force him laterally out of bounds. No gain on the return. So after 1, it's the Packers on top. And we're back. Lambeau Field in just a moment. Bears in possession here to start the 2nd quarter, as they are set to start the drive with 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, here's Williams. Open man downfield is Loveland.
Williams pass.
And they will finally get him out of bounds, but not until he's near the 45-yard line.
A gain of 33 yards on the play. 1st down, Bears.
Williams will give it to Monunga. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's 2nd down.
Juice on the tackle. A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 46-yard line.
Here's Williams now to throw. And that ball in and out of his hands. It is incomplete. Might tell you after the game he should have come up with that one. He doesn't. And now third down comes up.
And 9 yards to go.
Now Williams. That ball is caught on the sideline and both feet inbounds. A big third down pickup for a first down.
27 on the play.
A gain there of 27 yards. On 1st and 10, it's Williams. That's caught left side by Odunze.
Complete to number 15, Rome Odunze. It's a gain of 9.
A good spot here, second and a yard.
At the Packers' 19-yard line.
Williams to the air once more. That'll be caught by DeAndre Swift. And they'll pick up the first down, a gain of about 4.
A gain of 4 yards. And the Bears' first down.
Throw it again. It's Williams. Oh, he couldn't set his feet, but he completes it anyway. Looking for the pylon, but the official right there is going to mark him out of bounds at the 1-yard line. It's a gain of 13, and it's from the 1-yard line. First down and goal. Monungai is into the end zone for a Bears touchdown.
Ball carrier. Touchdown, Chicago.
A lot of big bodies down there, but at the end of the day, the one that mattered, the one with the ball, finds the end zone for the touchdown.
Yeah, once that back gets the ball, Mike, he's just looking for a little crack of daylight, and he's thinking, I'm going to run into it and just hope I come out the other side. And in this case, the other side's the end zone, and they get 6.
Now Cairo Santos to add the point after. Oh, do you believe it? It's no good. That is his first extra point miss of the season. So here's Santos after the touchdown. He's out to kick this one off. He'll return this from the 10. Now an opening past the 30. Terrific return. He's taken down just shy of midfield.
At their own 47-yard line.
Ready, set. Here we go.
It's the tight end Kraft in motion. That is caught out wide on the RPO. And he's not going to be able to get away. Good defense on the perimeter. It'll be a loss of yardage.
2nd and 12.
The quick passing game in the NFL, Mike, is so dependent on yards after the catch. You got to generate space with the scheme, and then it's up to the receiver to do the rest. In this case, nice job defensively, because this guy couldn't even get back to the original line of scrimmage.
This one intercepted. Picked off by Tyreek Stevenson. And he is going to score. A pick 6 for the touchdown.
And just another example of why this has been the #1 defense in the league up until this point. And a big reason for that, Mike, is the way they can attack the ball and take it away. It's something every defensive coach continues to stress every single day in practice. The correlation between taking the ball away and winning football games is as big as any other factor in the league, and this is as good as it gets.
Santos for the extra point. His kick is good. And the Bears are in the lead by the score 13-7.
Packers 7.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Now return coming from the 7. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line.
At their own 37-yard line.
Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. On play action, Love. The catch is made. This is Tucker Kraft. And he will be out of bounds right around the 35. How about 28 yards on the first play of the drive? First down picked up. And they will get another play off. We have reached the 2-minute warning. Back with more from Lambeau Field after this. A run up the middle with Jacobs. And a strong first down run, a pickup of 9, setting up 2nd and short.
Down by Dylan Thieneman. A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1 at the 26-yard line.
They'll run it straight ahead with Jacobs. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
It's a loss of
3rd down and 3 coming up.
And 3.
Here's Love to throw. That'll be caught. It's Josh Jacobs. And he's going to be taken down short of the marker. And that is going to set up an interesting 4th down decision.
Trey Smack on for the field goal. A 44-yard attempt.
That one is good. And the Packers will cut the lead from 6 down to 3.
It's amazing, Mike, no matter how fast the league progresses, there's still some teams that are just late adopters. And listen, I get it. It is hard to stick yourself out there. Failure is ultimately very hard to explain away at the end of the game. On the field, I just understand the value of touchdowns, especially in today's modern game. 3 points over time is just not going to get it done.
Williams going to look to throw it on 1st down. That's to the tight end, Loveland. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. Don't get that often during the season. First play of the drive picks up 29 yards. Throwing on 1st down, it's Williams. This is caught at 2. And he's very close to Markham, just shy of the goal line.
At the 1-yard line.
Now a signal, timeout called. 9 seconds left to play in this first half. A couple of big plays, one after the other, and now it's 1st and goal. Williams going to sneak, and he will drive his way into the end zone. Caleb Williams, touchdown Bears. His 2nd rushing touchdown of the year.
You hear coaches, you hear commentators, everybody talks about that middle 4, Mike, the final 2 minutes of the 2nd quarter and the first 2 minutes of the 3rd quarter. Here they are now. They go down and they steal a late touchdown to end the half. Remember, they're going to get the ball first coming out of the break.
Santos, good on the extra point. And the Bears add on one more as they extend their 2nd quarter lead.
Cairo Santos to kick off for Chicago.
7 seconds, all that remains, till halftime. And the kick is away. This one taken at the 10. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line.
10 flat.
And they'll elect not to run another play. Take a knee and take this on into the locker room. Halftime coming up, and we'll take you down to Scott Hansen for the EA Sports halftime report.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. The first month of the season has come and gone. Some early surprises, some early disappointments as well. Let's get into it. Our journey through the NFL starts now. We begin at AT&T Stadium in Arlington. The Cowboys at home to take on Tampa Bay. And this is Emeka Ibuka. It's fired deep downfield. He's right there to secure it. 69 yards for the touchdown catch. The Buccaneers move to 4-1, looking good as they get the win here. From there, let's look in on the Colts and Steelers up in the Steel City. And this is Jonathan Taylor. He's loose, and they're not gonna catch him. 27 yards on the rushing touchdown. The Colts continue to have enough. They make it 5 straight wins to start the new year. Lastly, our editors have made the call. Who's our impact player from Week 5? Well, it's this man. And this is Jalen Hurts. He went for more than 300 yards passing, including this, one of his 3 touchdowns through the air. The Eagles win their second straight as they get the victory here. With that, here's a look at the rest of the action from around the NFL here in Week 5, the first weekend of October. Meanwhile, in our game, it's been back and forth to this point. No reason to expect anything different in the second half. As we get you back out to the second half and rejoin Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
All right, Scott, thank you very much. Welcome back, everyone, for quarter number 3. From the 6, here comes a return. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Drive starts with a carry by Monunga. And he'll look for somewhere to go, but the lanes are all closed up. He's going to wind up losing a yard.
It's a loss of
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
On second down, it's Williams. A throw left side, going to be intercepted. Picked off by Benjamin St. Just. And he's going to be out of bounds, but quite a turn of events here. He has set up the offense with 1st and goal.
So we saw in the first half, Mike, they were willing to take some risks. It allowed them to build this halftime lead. Now the opposing sideline, they're looking to fight back. They're looking to cut that lead down. That's what that coverage seemed. It looked like they baited that quarterback to force that errant throw and lead to that turnover. Now it's their offense coming back on the field with a chance to cut this deficit.
Here we go. Ready?
On 1st and 10, here comes Jacobs. And he'll take this down to about the 7.
Jarrett on the stop. A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7 at the 7-yard line.
It's the tight end Kraft in motion. A 2nd down throw for Love. There's a short one caught by Kraft. So the turnover turns into a quick touchdown, and Greg, that's exactly how you want your offense to take care of business.
Anytime your defense can create those sudden change situations, Mike, absolutely, you have to take advantage of it. 1 second, you're sitting on the bench, going over your next drive. All of a sudden, after that turnover, you've got to be able to get out on the field and go. Take advantage of the short field and results in a nice touchdown.
Makes the score Bears 20, Packers 17.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This is fielded inside the 5. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. Here's Williams on 1st and 10. To the tight end, and he fits it in on the corner route. And he is out of bounds, but not until he's inside the 40-yard line.
A 39-yard gain on the play.
From the shotgun, it's Williams. Got his man at the 6. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they're going to mark him inside the 10-yard line.
First and goal at the
Another
6-yard
great
line.
throw, and that's been the story as you check out these numbers. I mean, he has done everything this team has asked of him and more.
Now a chance to pay off that big play. They have it 1st and goal. Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. To the goal line and in. Rome Odunze. Touchdown, Chicago. His 4th TD grab of the season. On is Santos for the PAT. It's up and through. And the Bears will extend this 3rd quarter lead.
Packers 17. Cairo Santos to kick off for Chicago.
The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. Here's Williams on the return. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
Ready. Ready.
They'll start on the ground with Jacobs. He'll try to get back to the line, but it's not happening. Going to lose a yard. Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11.
At the 25-yard line.
Yell, check, cut.
In motion, it's Golden. Throwing on 2nd down, Love. That's taken in by Kareem Hunt. Was brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4.
Makes it 3rd and 7.
Let's go now. 60 red. Push.
Out of the shotgun, it's Love. That one caught. That's Matthew Golden. And he's very close to a 1st down, but it doesn't look like he got there. And yes, they're going to mark him a yard short.
We see teams more and more throw the ball short of the sticks on 3rd down, really for 2 reasons. 1, they're confident that they can pick up the 1st down with yards after the catch. 2, teams' willingness to go for it on 4th down is at an all-time high.
The punter remains on the sideline. They're going to line up and go for it on 4th down. They'll go for it. Love. He gets that complete as he hits Reed. And he's going to have a Packers first down as the defense nowhere to be found. They picked up 20 on fourth down.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Now the former rushing champ. It's Kareem Hunt. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
It's a loss of a yard. Brings up second and 11 at the Bears' 45-yard line.
On second down, Love. Now they'll set up the screen for Hunt. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up third down.
A gain of 2. Brings up third and 9.
Ready. 10 blank.
From the gun, it's Love. That one caught. He finds Golden. His second grab on this drive, good for 11 yards, but most importantly, a first down. So both teams trade touchdowns in that frame as we get through the end of the third quarter. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. New set of downs, it's first and 10.
Here we go. Here we go.
In motion, it's Golden. Off the play fake. Here's Love. To the left side, he finds Kraft. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
A 6-yard pickup.
So, from the 26-yard line, here's second and 4.
26-yard line.
To throw is Love. Pass caught right side by Kraft. And they're in business now. He is out of bounds inside the 10.
17 yards.
This has been some kind of march downfield now, and they pay it off with 6. It's first and goal. And he'll lose yardage here. The defense standing strong in the red zone. They drop him back at the 10.
It's a loss of 1.
A little surprising to see them keep the ball on the ground, especially given the situation, Mike. I mean, you're trailing. You haven't had a lot of success running the ball up until this point. They need chunk plays. They need to score, and they need to score fast.
That is intercepted. And the Bears are going to take over at their own 13-yard line.
Every defensive coordinator, Mike, in the NFL preaches one thing about red zone defense. Keep them out of the end zone. Make them settle for 3. Well, what do? With that interception, they take it to another level, and they get off the field without allowing a single point.
The Bears offense ready for this next possession. Greg, I love the evolution of the NFL. Every 3-4 years feels like things change a little bit. Right now it feels like we're in a running back, running game era. Does that make sense to you?
Absolutely, and the league has such a funny way of continuing to reinvent itself. Years ago, 15, 20 years ago, Mike, this was a running back-led league. It was play action. Quarterbacks were under center. And then what offenses realized was the best way to score points is to generate explosive plays. Get a bunch of yardage all at one time because it's very hard to sustain possessions in the NFL. So as a result, they said, okay, what's the best way to generate big plays? It's to throw the ball downfield. So it became a very pass-heavy league, and then now defenses had to answer. The days of the big defensive tackles, the 260-pound Mike linebackers, everyone now on the field had to be able to defend space and defend the pass, and there was a lot more air on the field created by the defenses. So now, as a result, the offenses are saying, okay, we're throwing into all these bad looks, all these teams playing dime, multiple defensive, take advantage of smaller bodies on the field, and we're going to run the ball at you. So the way I like to classify it is, Mike, offenses aren't running the ball more because they want to. offenses are running the ball more because defenses are encouraging them to do that and saying, I dare you to run the ball 40 times this game and generate enough big plays to score enough points to beat.
And he'll take this up past the 40, pick up a 5.
Deshaun Nixon on the stop. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5. At the
From the 41, here's 2nd and 5. On the option, it's Swift, trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
You know, at this point, the defense has to sell out and stop the run. You know exactly what the offense is trying to get accomplished by keeping the ball on the ground. But now the question remains, are they willing to take some risk here and put the ball in the air on 3rd down? Or do they play it safe and keep running the clock by keeping the ball on the ground?
He's got his tight end. It's Loveland. And they'll get this one down to the 35-yard line.
25 yards.
And now the defense is going to take their first time out. Remember, they get an extra one built in with the 2-minute warning coming up momentarily. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Swift. And a good tackle out wide will hold them to a gain of just 3. The defense uses its 2nd timeout here, and don't forget, clock to stop when we hit the 2-minute warning as well.
2nd and 7 at the 32-yard line.
From the 32-yard line now, here's 2nd down and 7. Working out of the gun, here's Williams. Brought in by the tight end, Cole Kmet. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
A gain of 14.
And 3rd and final timeout taken by the defense, so the 2-minute warning, the only clock stoppage they have left. Here's Swift, and he'll be met in the backfield and dropped behind the line of scrimmage.
So these situations, Mike, are always very tricky for a play caller. Of course you want to keep the clock moving. You're just trying to run the game out and maintain this lead, but you also don't want to become overly predictable. So with the defense just selling out to stop the run, I think they have to mix in a few high completion percentage passes to just at least keep them off balance.
They'll drop to throw. Throwing off his back foot, and it's taken in. And he is out of bounds. That's a couple of yards short of the marker, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
It's pretty evident, Mike, when a quarterback and his wide receiver are operating on the exact same page. The anticipation, the timing, the accuracy of both the route and the ball. And when they're working together like this, that's the definition of teach tape.
On 3rd and a yard, it's Williams. He's got it at the 3, and he'll take it on in. Holston Loveland. Touchdown Bears. It's his 3rd touchdown on the year.
And what a fitting end to this drive, Mike. It only makes sense that he's the one that gets the ball in the end zone after making a handful of clutch plays prior to the touchdown. That was just a textbook example of one guy taking over the game.
Santos for the extra point. He gets it to go, and the Bears will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter.
Packers 17.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This will be returned from the 6. Woo. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over.
23-yard line.
The Pack going back to work when we check out their upcoming schedule the next few weeks. They are home for the Cowboys, Then they go to Ford Field to face the Lions, and then back home for a date with Carolina. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10.
50, green. Ready.
Here's Love. Throw across his body is complete, and that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 30-yard line.
Throwing is Love. And for a 3rd time today, he's intercepted. Picked off by the rookie from Oregon. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
Of this Bears offense. And this defense might be about ready to wave the white flag. Nothing they have tried to throw at him has been successful. He just processes things so quickly, making the right read seemingly every time. On 1st and 10, it's Williams. Open man, that's Luther Burden. He'll be taken down, but just like that, they are in business. It's 1st and goal.
The 4-yard line.
They'll run with Swift, and he is going the wrong way. Tackled back at the 7.
A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now, I think it really limits what do you feel comfortable dialing up here on 2nd and goal.
Flush to his right. Now, and this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play.
And this is an element of Caleb Williams' game that we see him scramble a lot, Mike. We saw him do it a lot in college and now early in his NFL career. But he's always trying to remain a passer. But when he does put the ball down and activate himself as a scrambler runner, he can be really effective, especially down here in the tight red zone.
On is Santos for the PAT. It's up and good. And the Bears tack on one more to their lead.
Packers 17.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. This one deep in the landing zone. He'll return it from the 2. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. And that's where the offense will take over. Jordan Love and the rest of the Packer offense ready for their next possession. And I want to take you through the highlights here. They have been plentiful from the quarterback position. Has the offense running at a high efficiency throughout, and we'll try to sustain it here down the stretch.
Here we go, set. 33. Hut.
On 1st and 10, here's Love. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Back to the air, it's Love. Oh, the one thing you can't have there. He is sacked, and the clock runs. Brady Jarrett. It's a loss of 9 and sets up 3rd down. So this one, a win for the visiting Bears. They get the victory away from home in the division. Those are so valuable. And they'll get another shot in their place next time, later in the season. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports.